This is Ben Keys, and you're listening to the Crowject podcast.
It's a one-on-one inside 50. It's Wilson versus Considine. Jones has a couple of bounces, wakes it over the top.
Hello, and welcome to episode 202 of the Crowject. This is part two of a two-parter that was implied. Tune in for part one to hear our thoughts on the Crows game. Thank you to our sponsors, Nathaniel's Coffee and Panini and Trojan Aluminium. And check out Nathaniel's new store, Nathaniel's Portavia, 229 Green Hill Road. Around the table, who have we got here today? We have Ben.
Good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Very well. I'm still recovering from Pete's joke from before the start of this, which you might be able to hear in a pre-roll if you're lucky. But you might not either.
Tune in for that one.
Hi, I'm Peter.
What have you been up to over there?
Lots.
Moving right along.
Okay, so
To my right, we've got Sophie. Welcome.
Hello. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. You know, just this marathon of podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
And
just a meaty street at the moment, aren't you? Just
and Jade, welcome.
Thank you.
And Cream is probably gonna, I don't know, fly through that door at some point. A bit of Creamer style about him.
there he is.
I didn't know we were shooting Law and Order here too.
Dun, dun.
And Ray's off to the side fixing his face. So, anyway, before we get into the games, Elodie, what else are we going to do?
Yes, we have to talk about our Patreon. If anyone wants to sign up, hear some of our pre-rolls, hear some of Peter's good content that was just recorded prior to this, and
Some sparkling banter.
tune on in. Patreon.com/Crowject, you get access to a whole bunch of extra content, including Obscure Crow, Get Your Crow On, which has an episode recording tonight, Get Your Crow On, with friend of the show, Andy Munro. And
Okay, everyone on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Mail Day. Gather around Peter, just like orchestrating a bunch of 15-year-olds to yell Mail Day at Andy Munro.
One of my proudest moments. Started the third quarter. Every chant that the poor people were trying to get up, I just turned it into something about Andy Munro. It was something else, just like Mail Day. And yeah, the hill was alive with the sound of Mail Day. Ellie.
Yes, and also we have our Thursday night preview pod this week for the Collingwood game, so tune in to hear that. And we have our call-in line, which we'll have open after all the games, where you can call in and leave your thoughts. Go to the socials for that number, or Ben, do you know off the top of your head yet?
82965496, I believe.
Wow.
82465490.
Fuck, I was close.
Call both of those numbers, one of them, and then just leave your thoughts on whatever voicemail you get through to, and it might be the right one, might not. And we've also got all our merch over at crowject.bigcartel.com, so if you want to pick up a beanie, or is there more Crom hoodies?
Yeah, we've got another 50 coming end of next week.
Pose coming?
Yeah. There's another 50 that are coming there. Please don't sue us. So that will be coming very soon, and the cheap price of $59.95 plus shipping.
Perfect.
Are they warm, guys? What are your thoughts?
They are.
Toasty.
Do you know, I actually got rid of my
That one.
other one and kept my Crom one instead because it's better.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They are so cozy. I've never owned anything like this because nothing has been like this on the market before.
They're actually, I can't believe how genuinely warm I wasn't. The first time I wore it, I was just like, I'm actually really hot.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to be like freezing cold to wear it,
I know.
otherwise you will literally melt.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't turn the heater on.
It's like Twitter, you just melt.
Oh, we know all about those melts. We know all about them.
All right, let's jump into it, hey? Let's start with the news.
Yeah.
Have we got the soundbite?
Oh, this is you. Oh, there it is. All right, yeah. We're going to talk with our blokey voices, the dummy ladies. Yeah.
How are you right now? What is going on?
Holy, no.
It's still weird. Speaking of the news, it's still weird seeing Will Goodings on the news.
Oh, God, he's a horn dag and a home.
We used to have him on the pod like semi-regularly, and now he's a big deal.
See, look what
Do you
happens
reckon
when you come on this.
You
explode.
That is the. We
have a
made
child.
him. We made Will Goodings.
He had a child.
Well, not him. His lovely wife.
He exploded, and his wife had a baby.
Okay.
And that's the news. But the news. First up, where's the fucking fixture for after round 15?
Yeah, AFL.
This is actually really annoying.
It is.
That's why I
because
put it on there. And it's in
Yeah.
caps.
It's lack of news, if anything.
Fucking, yeah. Fucking
You want to travel, you got to wait.
Because planning travel, it's leaving it way too late now.
Yeah.
I want to take advantage of the flight sales now, but I don't know if I'm going to need it.
Come on, Virgin's happy hour only happens once a week.
Yeah. And I want to sit in an aisle seat to save money.
Yeah.
You just know that if you book, like, say, a weekend in Melbourne, because we're playing in Melbourne, that we'll get, like, the Thursday night game or something.
Yeah.
And
Of
you'll
course,
just be like,
yes.
"Fuck."
That's what I hate as well. You literally can't plan anything because it's like, what night will we play? And if we're playing good, we may actually get a prime time slot and not some shit one.
Exactly.
No, we'll still get the Sunday twilight.
Yeah, we'll still get it.
Yeah. Has
Nah.
this just been like a radio silence thing from the AFL?
I think
It's because they're celebrating Gather Round.
Oh, Gather Round?
Because
What's
Gil
that?
hasn't retired yet. Anyway, Cream's back in. Welcome back, Cream.
He tried to escape that shot. He didn't do very well.
You're on the camera when you're waving. You're still off camera. And he's still off camera. Head over to our YouTube if you want to see Cream try to creep in. You got half of
Just
his body
imagine
for
he
that
was
one.
there.
Creep and cream. That's a new segment.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe not.
Even though on here we've still got in segment street, we've got Creamy's calls. So Cream, there is an extra microphone available. Okay, anyway. So the fixture hasn't come out and AFL, pull your socks up.
And speaking of fixtures,
Yeah.
where's the fucking AFLW fixture, Gil, you dog?
Yeah. In all seriousness, this is the one that annoys me more because
Yeah.
they don't know how to. They all work, they have other jobs, that sort of thing. They need to plan out their lives.
Exactly. Will they be, split conferences? Will it be one league? Who knows?
Is it Nicole Livingston's the commish?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
She comes out for a yearly update, where she gets told what to say.
Take her out of the cryogenics freezer around before the start of the season.
She gets rebooted and, we're ready for another season of AFL Women's.
Season
year
number.
is-
Guys, what year?
The year is, anyone got a calendar? 2026. And as on the run sheet here, is AFLW becoming an afterthought of the league? Concerning given the momentum around, every team now having their own women's team. It's been on the rise, and then just none.
Yeah,
Haven't
they're
had
like,
shit
here you
about
go.
it.
You can go
Yeah.
do your own thing now.
Bupkis.
Not good.
Yeah, bad. Sophie, give us some more adjectives.
Bad.
Thank you.
Disgustingly terrible.
You're fired.
That's just how bad it was. Like, there's no other words to describe it.
Atrocious.
Yeah,
Because when is the season meant to start again? Sorry, is it August now?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Like, that is very soon.
Yeah.
That is super soon. Yeah.
Come on.
3 months.
Going back to Gil, do we know who's taking over from him?
Well,
Not yet.
apparently aren't they trying to keep him on? I did read something saying that there's a chance that he may not actually leave now.
The John Farnham of the league.
This will be the last time.
I actually really like Gil, so I'm kind of sad that he's gonna go.
He's had more comebacks than Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I love his hair. He's got.
Yeah, nice.
He
nice.
seems like a good soul.
Yeah, he seems wholesome.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you're from South Australia. Come on, just
So true.
a young Crows fan was Gil.
There we go. So who knows? No one knows. Not even him.
It's a big mystery.
We can't answer your questions, people.
Who's,
We know nothing.
Who's taking over? Wrong answers only.
Warwick Kappa.
Jeff Kennett.
Oh, gosh. With his flags on the bottom. He'll be having fun with that.
Neil
I
Craig.
think Mark Rasciuto's going to take over.
Neil Craig.
Brett Burton.
Imagine Neil Craig doing his job. Imagine hearing that voice.
With no plan B as well. It's just like, right, guys, we get planned to 25 teams. Neil, we can't do that. And just his head explodes.
I reckon Sam Newman.
Neil comes to a press conference after something bad happens. Yeah, we'll learn from this. Neil, but what are we going to do? Yeah, we'll learn. All right, we'll learn and we'll move forward.
No, he
Yeah,
keeps
that's probably
addressing
next
each journalist as Michelangelo.
Actually, I've changed my answer. I think Kelly Underwood should be.
Kelly Underwood.
Gets her off the
Not
commentary
bad.
teams.
Oh, imagine the Brownlow call with all the name mistakes that
Oh,
should happen.
that's what you have to think about. Who's going to be the ones called out the Brownlow votes?
Tom Greenman, 3 votes.
Coming. Gil likes that one. Every year he says
I'm
it
sure
so
he does.
slowly. I coming.
That explains the hair.
Okay, we don't know who's going to take over, so I think we should move on.
Okay.
No, I like the speculation. I reckon they could be listening to the podcast for some ideas.
Did
So-
someone say Andy
they're gonna
Dimitro's coming back?
Oh, Jesus. Eddie Maguire says cream from the bench over there. That's yeah. No, we don't want that.
No, we don't.
Maybe Cream will take
That's
over.
terrible.
Jay, can you put another dim sim into...
Do we have any dim sims left?
What the fuck is he doing?
Okay, he's walked in front of the camera. Head over to our YouTube for that one.
Any other news?
Yeah. Cream, the development league of the SANFL Women's, had their finals, didn't they? Did. All right. You don't believe any results on it? I didn't have the worm, that's
All
why.
right, well, fucking I'll have a look then. Women's League, round 8. South Adelaide beat the Bloods 45-7.
Yeah, stick it up.
The Roosters stuck it up the Redlegs.
Yeah.
45-43.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
The Bays got belted by Woodville West Torrens. Firstly, fucking Woodville West Torrens.
The Packers.
Speaking of that, big shout out to one of my good friends, Amy Blandon. She became the first person on the weekend to play 50 SANFL women's games for the Woodville West Torrens Eagles. She's an absolute champion.
Well done to her, but
She's a ruck woman, and she kicks the first goal of the game.
just a shame she plays for such a shit team.
Oi.
While you're on it, congratulations also to Caitlin Teague, one of my partner's colleagues, to be the first women's player for Centrals to play 50 games.
There you go. It's happening everywhere. It's
Shout out
quiet.
to a friend of the pod and Patreon, Ebony's colleague, Keely Customer. Working in Subway!
Yeah! It's quite an achievement though. 50 SANFLW games.
For
Like,
such short
she's-
seasons, like
Yeah, short seasons. She's been playing since. I think my friend Amy's only missed one game since the competition started. So that's
good effort.
Yeah, it's a good effort. Go the gals. Anyway, Cream.
Yes. And last but not least, Bulldogs, the Centrals, beat Sturt 50-46.
Did they play at the Paddle-Wollonga?
The end of Ponderosa.
At the Peninsula?
No, they played at Sturt, Wigan Oval.
They did win in the same way that the men's team won. They kicked a late goal to put them in front. So, you know, something happening down at the Peter Pan de Ponderosa.
Yeah, the Centrals kicked 4 goals straight in the last quarter, and they were down by 7 points at three-quarter time.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good. Good
That
kicking.
is good.
Is good footy.
Football.
Wow, works the other way as well. Crazy. All right. Any more news from anyone? No breaking news? No?
I'm sure nothing will come out by the time this comes out on Wednesday night.
It will. There's going to be some
Absolutely
big
not.
thing
There's
happen.
nothing ever happens like that.
Club
Hang on,
statement.
let's all react to it. Whoa.
Oh my God.
Who
not
saw that
again.
coming?
What a controversy.
And we'll be back right after these noises. All right, we're back. And now it's time for the Benny Mac Hour Apparel, as we call it, Segment Street, as well. Pull out your UBDs. I don't know, page 107, B4, whatever the hell it is. So, first off, we've got Benny and the bets.
Yeah, didn't go well.
Okay.
Did not go
This
well.
is a worrying trend now, Ben.
Look, so, what did I pick last week? Port at the line of 50.5. Well, that didn't win. I picked the Crows at 24.5. That didn't win. This week.
I think we really need to simplify it, mate.
We really do.
Pick winners.
I can't
It's
even
not have multis, just pick one.
It's not that I don't have faith in you anymore, but let's start from the bottom and work our way up.
I don't have faith in you at the moment.
You sound like a disappointed father over there. Just, come on, mate. Give it
If
a
you have
rest.
to be and just put $1 million on a $1.30 shot.
That's
So,
high
Ben,
odds, actually. I'd rather take the $1 and somehow I'd still
Okay.
lose.
Look,
This week-
Benny, I did say in the prediction pod that round 7 you were going to get a win, so I believe in you.
Here we go.
This is it.
That's exactly right.
What's the easiest money you can make?
Actually, there is a pretty easy one this week, I reckon. Geelong to beat Essendon by more than 3 goals.
Where are they playing?
MCG.
Oh, no, Ben.
What are you doing?
Stick with me. Stick with me.
I like it.
This is the week where I prove the haters wrong. And secondly, Sydney to beat the Giants by more than 25.5 points at the SCG. Good. Come on.
They don't have key defenders,
Yeah.
Ben.
I don't care. They kick the goals at the other end. They don't need defenders
Come on,
to kick the
Ben.
goals.
You're tearing us apart.
Okay, Ben, what odds do they give you if you put them together?
Be about 360 because it's 2 line bets.
Okay. I am going to see your bet, and I will raise you Brisbane to beat Fremantle at $1.11.
Fuck, brave call.
And
That's rich coming from you.
I don't take the short odds. I look to find some
$1.11.
value.
What's the point of that? Unless you're putting 10 grand on it. Are you putting 10 grand on it?
Thankfully, I'm not putting 10 grand on my bets.
Melbourne at the line to win by more than 44 over North Melbourne at $1.90. And Carlton to beat West Coast at $1.22, $2.57.
I wouldn't be trusting Carlton
I
at the
would not
moment.
trust Carlton.
Would you trust West Coast?
Probably not.
Call it a draw and we just don't give a fuck about the game.
You know what? Forget that bit. We don't trust either.
Stop.
We don't trust anyone. We got trust issues here at the
Yeah.
betting and the bets.
No shit.
Put your money in a bank, let it gain interest. You win.
Yeah, that's the only way you're making
You
money
win.
listening to my tips is by not taking it.
Invest it in your super, skip paying that extra tax. Thank you, later.
It's really ironic that like Ben is completely like tanking in bets and me in fantasy I'm just completely fucking it too. This is the curse. You get a segment about it and you fuck it.
We provide the anti-advice.
Exactly.
So
Do
we're
the
still-
opposite of what we say.
Do what Benny don't does.
Yeah. Is that all for Betty and the Bets
Fortunately
this
for
week?
everyone. That is all
All
that
right,
there will
everyone
be.
that's been fast forwarding through, you can start listening again now. And next we have Creamy's Cool.
I haven't even thought
Now
about
we're
this.
going to pretend that we're
Oh,
putting
well,
this in post.
do it on the fly. This is.
But you know what time it is, ladies?
Oh yeah.
Are you a lady now, Pete?
I can be anything for $10 a month on
Anything
Patreon.
goes.
Patreon.com/Crowject. Anyway,
What time is it?
it's time for
Creamy's
Cool.
Cool.
Is that enough padding for you to find a creamy skull?
I'm just going to do an outlandish call.
Do you want to pretend to feed Elodie like a little lamb like on the hill?
Next,
He hated that so much.
It's bad. Actually, I did it, Georgie. Yeah, I did it. I can't even talk now. Georgina.
yeah.
No, it's Georgina. Oh, I fed her on the hill as well, like a little dehydrated little lamb. And then she was like, "Thank you, good shepherd." Cream. Time for some calls.
I've seen that video.
Thank you for the hospital handball, good shepherd. I would just say that Stuart Jew gets sacked next week after Gold Coast lose to Richmond on Sunday.
No, that was an outlandish
call.
Yes.
Just one against North Melbourne.
He gets sacked next week. Oh, he won against North Melbourne in the Gold Coast. Congratulations.
I think Gold Coast haven't even been that bad.
Stuart?
Sounds like he's in trouble
Oh.
all the time.
I've got a Creamy's Cool too.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not creamy. But anyway.
You can be.
Thank you. Thank
Here you go.
Hand it over to me.
There you go, good shepherd.
Oh, suddenly I need a Darris coffee. I think that by mid-season, Geelong are going to be top of the ladder. I don't want them to be. I just think that's what's going to happen. I reckon they're putting their foot down now, and I think that they're going to be top of the ladder by like around the bye rounds.
Aren't they putting their paw down?
See, this is why, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's currently 9:47. Normally the pod is done by 9:30. This is why we don't record late at night, because Pete becomes a fucking lunatic.
Shout out to Nathaniel as well for giving me a double espresso.
He's not used to being up past 9:30.
No, I am. Trust me.
After putting Demon Seaman to bed.
There you go.
Got a thumbs up from the passerbys. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is going off the rails
Yeah.
quick.
I feel like this
Someone
will
get
get
it.
us
Let's
a
go
YouTube
back
version.
on track.
Yeah, back on track.
Is that done for Creamy's Calls?
Yeah.
Okay,
What have we
that
got
was Creamy's Calls. Next we have tipping. Do you know what? I cannot for the life of me remember to put tips in. Like I will spend like 6 hours a week looking at my fantasy team. Cannot put tips in. I even follow, shout out to Rachel Danderfield on
about to
Twitter.
say.
I even follow Rachel Danderfield on Twitter and see her with her photos and
Tits and,
tits and stuff.
and the
the
scarves.
boobies and the scarves, and I still can't
the bosoms.
ever remember to put my tips in.
The
Not even-
Magumbos.
Not even Magumbos can help me. Anyway, tipping. Does anyone
Yes,
have
I do
the
have it up
tipping?
actually.
Yeah.
Yes, go for it.
I
So,
like- You go.
God, don't buy me my fucking birthday presents and then you try and interrupt me.
I'm sorry. I
Drama on the pod. This is like home and away. away.
See, the thing is, I owe
each
Jay
day.
25 birthday presents.
Okay,
25
but he
birthday
said
presents.
because it was my birthday,
Yeah.
he didn't wish me a happy birthday. He was
That's-
reading the chat the whole
I remember
fucking
that.
day, writing in the chat.
Right in front of me.
Jade,
Yeah,
would,
so
Jade,
we're divorced.
Shit. I would never intentionally not wish you a happy birthday.
Well, you did.
Jade, would you suggest that this
I'm going to
sound
buy
line is
you.
accurate?
How old do you turn next year?
26.
Would you say that this was...
I was a bit of a slap in the face.
It was.
I'm going
hate
to
it when
buy
mum and
you a
dad fight.
$130 gift for your next birthday.
Wow.
$5 for every year.
And I even bought you a birthday present last year.
I know, Jack Ginnivan and tonic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a pun.
How do they think of that one?
Champagne Carlton draft comedy.
Unpopular opinion, maybe. Once you're an adult, I don't give a fuck about your birthday. I don't
so
say,
true.
I don't say happy birthday to anyone. My best friends, I don't give a shit. Like, it's your
shit.
birthday. Once you're like 18
Yeah.
and over, nah.
Like Christmas presents.
Jade is
big
currently
ones.
questioning
Now
her
I feel
existence
like I'm
right
being
now.
attacked right now.
No,
I'm only saying about the presents because he promised them.
Yes, and I will get them. But people ask me what I want for Christmas. Mate, once I turn 16, you don't have to get me shit.
I don't want anything.
I'll buy it myself. I got a damn job.
Exactly.
And I don't want fucking Lynx cans or socks. When I say I don't want something, don't go and buy me a gift pack.
What about the soap?
I don't want a bath bomb from Lush.
Otherwise,
like
what?
Why is
baths.
that the go-to, right? The bath one from Lush.
It's like Lynx is for guys, bath bombs from Lush.
Lush has dropped off so bad.
Really?
Otherwise, what happens is you put a fucking can of Lynx next to your bed, on your bedside table, and you get so many cans for Christmas that you have to make your way through all the cans. And it's April and you're still making your way through them.
What is this, the Amazon jungle of links?
Oh my god.
Shout out to Schizo Chef.
Anyway, yeah, so that's the thing. Don't buy
Yeesh,
people
I know you're
Christmas, Christmas presents. No one cares about your birthday.
Where were we? Football? Yeah, football.
Was there some football we were talking about?
Yeah, tipping.
I gotta get on this cruise call.
Yeah,
If you go to Subway and you don't know what salads you're getting on your fucking sub, grow up.
All right, that was Ray's drive-by.
Do you know, I think Subway should have a system where, like, at the start when you order, you just, like, fill in a little tick box or something. I feel like it's just so annoying, and it's awkward for both people when you have to, like, pace out how many toppings to say at once. Like,
But you do it. You fill out the docket, right? But then they act like they're actually in a kitchen. Yeah. Like, oh, this dickhead wants triple caps. What the fuck's wrong with him? Oh, there we go. He's there. Oh, sorry.
This has officially turned into pre-roll. We're gonna cut the last 10 minutes.
No, we're not. This is all staying in. Patreon.com/Crowject. You can hear the rest of our pre-rolls too.
I know the salads, I just don't know the sauce. The sauce I come up with on the spot.
Oh, that's right at the end. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you got,
Mayonnaise.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, like,
I eat mayonnaise.
Extra
with
mayonnaise.
Almost everything.
Subway mayonnaise hits different, by the way. Like, it's just not normal.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise
I eat
a boring
mayonnaise
choice
with
for
like
me.
mashed potato, my vegetables,
Vanessa
salad.
does that. It's fucking weird. It's weird.
Oh, I eat. So you know sausages, like
Sausages?
sausage sizzle.
Yes.
I put tomato sauce and mayo.
So you go to Bunnings at like,
have
and they're just like, oh, any mustard or barbecue sauce, ketchup?
No, where's the
I've never had a sausage from Bunnings.
you know what?
Wow.
With the mayonnaise thing, this is a bit more fucked up than you.
Okay.
So
You always sound fucked up anyway. So.
No. I'm saying there's a guy who's about to get drafted in the NFL. He's a quarterback. His name's Will Levis.
Yeah.
Levis. He, instead of milk or cream, he has mayonnaise in his coffee
Okay.
as a substitute.
So that is fucked up. I'm not that, bad.
That's what I mean. He's a lot worse.
Wasn't
If
he
you
the
look at-
quarterback
there's-
for Kentucky?
Yeah, there's a lot.
That explains it.
Yeah, there's videos of him adding it and drinking it, and he's openly saying, "I have mayo in my
And
coffee."
American mayonnaise is really bad as well.
Oh, no.
The
I don't think the
Japanese-
mayonnaise matters.
the
I don't think
Japanese know how
it
to do the
matters when you're putting it
mayonnaise.
in coffee.
You need the Japanese mayonnaise, the Kewpie.
Yeah, that is very good.
It's a good mayonnaise.
Anyway, so we went to the tipping update.
Back to tipping.
I was reading out the tipping update. We have Michael. Oh my god. We have
Go get it, boys!
rave time.
Keep them blues and twos going!
Are they here for me?
It was an ambulance, dickhead.
Are they still here for me? watching.
They're going to take you to the psych ward.
If this is the first episode of the Crowject that you've listened to, we do talk about footy sometimes.
Right. Tipping update. Okay. Our number 1 is Michael B.
Ooh.
Michael Bonham.
The army of
With
Siroccos.
37.
No.
With 37 total
Hang on,
tips.
update it because they've just added tonight's.
Oh, shit.
So he's actually on 38.
All right. Michael B is on 38. And then second, my sister. Ebony with 36.
Jeez, go
Ebony.
Ebs.
Ebba double knee.
Yeah, so there we go. Let's see who's last.
I wouldn't be far off.
Is this Schizo Chef?
I don't know what the hell his tipping name is. I'm not going to try and read it out.
No, don't.
You can't even read the full
I don't
thing
want to
anyway.
get sued again.
What about Lumumba number 5 sitting 2 spots above him?
Yeah. Cream,
Did I enter?
You're doing shit. Have you been putting your tips in?
No.
You're third to last.
You know, as punishment, you've got to have another dim sim.
No, with any competition, like I entered the one at work, $25 buy-in. I look at it as after round 4, I'm just a donator to the winner. Like
very
just
sweet of
take my
Yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah.
I'm never gonna remember all year.
How are the rest of us going? Sophie's
I've
7.
jumped up. I was like hanging down the bottom, but I've decided that I actually want to.
I just don't
So
choose
pull their
winners.
finger out.
Layden's doing well.
I would have had all of them right if I didn't change my tip to Sydney accidentally and not realise. And I'm so angry. AFL, improve your app.
What
It's so
could have
touchy.
been? What could have been?
I did sit down with Georgia, my daughter, who's 3, and did say she needs to start pulling her finger out because she really needs to start picking better for her teams.
Picks her nose.
You gotta,
Yeah, she does pick her nose too as well.
you gotta have those chats early with them, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. She just you don't pick the mascots because, as Ray says, the Blues always win in the end because depression always wins.
And then finally we've got Peter 16th, me 17th, Ray 18th.
Oh, Lord, that's cute.
wait,
You're all next to each
no,
other.
Peter, it's actually your daughter.
Yeah. Is it?
And
Is
then
it? Is
you're
it?
20th.
Yeah, cool.
Your
You
daughter's
were winning like 2 weeks ago.
I know.
You just said you had to sit your daughter down and give her a hard talk. She's beating you.
I know. Just, she's listening.
Jade, how far down am I? Because I was
Ben,
like dead last for a
you're
while.
27th out of
27th?
36. So
I'm fucking on the
You
up.
all need
Don't
to
worry about
lift
that.
your
doing all
game.
right. You're doing all right.
Oh, wow.
The only way is up. Oh, look at that. That's it.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's jump over to Ben for some Beryl and Cecil of the week.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Pete's just figuring out the technology.
Hello.
So we've got a couple. Our friend of the pod, Tom Richardson, posted this comment on his Twitter. It's just an article about Tony Modra. Someone has commented, he's still my favourite, but Jordan Dawkins is up there now too.
Daddy Dawkins.
Dawkins. There goes my hero.
Mark in Adelaide Crows Pride the Forum. Obviously sometime during the second or third quarter has posted, this is exactly what happens when people start talking about finals. Still a long, long way to go. Well, we won.
Yeah, what are you saying now?
Yeah, but I agree.
Well, Beryl and Cecil over here live. Love read.
Home final. Come on, Cream.
Mo says, thanks O'Brien, can't win a hit out to advantage. You can't win games and be a top 8 team with a ruckman like that. Not completely
You
wrong,
can't be
but
smart and not look like a dopey cunt when you're playing football either, apparently.
And the proof's in the pudding. There to the left. Well, you're right if you're watching on YouTube.
Lastly, Stephen says, with our current form and draw, looks to me... So I just preface, this is going in the opposite direction. A little bit too keen is Stephen. With our current form and draw, it looks to me like we can get 13 to 15 wins barring any major updates. I know round 6 is still very early days, but what are we thinking are the chances of making finals this year? Before the season started, I had us down as 10th to 8th side. Looking now, we may be more of an 8th to 6th this season. A season ahead of what I thought. Either way, exciting times. Nice to find a way to win when the game didn't go our way most of the day. Last bit, fine. I don't know if we should be talking 13 to 15 wins just yet.
It's good to be optimistic.
Yeah, fuck it, lids off.
11 to 13 is maximum. I thought we'd get 11 this year.
Yeah. It just, I don't know.
That was Beryl and Cecil of the week. Next. Do we have to do this segment?
Yes! Come on,
I
Elodie.
haven't been here for a few weeks.
We're winning the money, baby, in that league.
The weeks that I wasn't here, I was actually doing alright in fantasy, and now it has gone to shit. But at least Ben is on the same page as me, because me and Ben both traded in Roberts and Toot Miller this week, who both got injured.
How good.
I was a little bit worse because I also captained Toot Miller, so I'm officially cursed. So yeah, everything is on fire, and I'm quitting fantasy, and I'm quitting Fantasyland, and I'm firing Mariah Carey, and she's not going to get our royalties that we're paying her from the pod anymore.
Except we don't listen for 15
Sorry,
seconds or
Mariah.
more, so we don't owe any royalties.
But do you have the Crowject chronometer? Do we know what the standings are?
I'm carrying one. Nah, I can get it up. I mean, other than that, I can probably fix my team.
Sorry, just like most things in my life, I went a bit too
It's,
early. Anyway,
everything will be okay, right?
Always. There's still
Thank you.
time.
Thanks,
Don't
guys.
forget you get extra. Get extra trades in the
Guys.
buy rounds, don't you?
Exactly. We're gonna be fine.
I'll be fine.
Whoever I'm playing in the Crowject League is doing shit too, so I'm sucked in. Ronan O'Connor. Oh, that's
That's Aiden.
Aiden.
isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's Aiden.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for also doing shit, Aiden. I really appreciate
shout out to you,
it.
Aiden.
So, how do I find the ladder? Where's the ladder? Oh god. Oh no.
Yes,
I'm
Cream,
clicking- I'm
you're
clicking
beating
ads
me.
and it's
To the left, yep,
terrible.
yep.
All right, bottom of the ladder.
Me.
It's Matt? Is it Matt Roylance?
Yep.
Sucked in. Is he the one that lives overseas?
Yeah.
He lives in the UK.
Sucked in.
I just grimaced because I saw that Darcy Wilmot got 22. That guy's got to go.
Yeah, ugh,
he
he's
fucking
gotta go.
sucks.
He's gotta go.
Inferior Darcy.
Top of the ladder we
Mr. Darcy.
have T Schultz. Tom Schultz.
Schultz,
Tom
yeah.
Schultz, with his team 10 Goal Tommy. Good name. So he is there's no one's undefeated, so he's 4-1 at the moment. And Andy Munro, Mail Day, is second. Mail Day. We got Jade, who's sitting at 6 with also 4 wins, 1 loss. Who also got Cream, 9th, 3 wins, 2 losses. Where am I? I'm scrolling.
You're well above me, so it's fine.
Is your name the Pyongyang Panthers or something?
I'm sitting at 14th, 2 wins, 3 losses. But you know what? I'm gonna bring it home strong. Sophie is sitting at 18th.
Without a win.
Without a win. So
My,
that's okay.
my hopes are high. I might beat Sean this week,
Oh yes, yeah.
but I'm like, if she's Captain Nick Dacos, so
Ooh, okay.
and I'm like
Someone might
250
actually tag
ahead.
Is Dacos the only one left to come?
Yeah, for her, and I've got Redmond.
Oh no, you should be right. Yeah.
Are you,
So I'm
are you
hoping-
in this league, Ben? Where
No,
are
I
you?
didn't make the cut.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You liked
We
my
had to-
hustle, and that's why I was so
Yeah,
hard
no, we
to
had
get.
to cut you. Sorry.
What's your team name? Is it
My
Kimmy's
team
Good Girl?
name is Berg Boys to Bergmen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was my team. I need a new one, but yes, it should be Kimmy's good.
Yeah. He'll get you to change it.
I should ask his advice for.
Hey, Kim, thoughts on Cecil?
I want to kill him. Okay.
Just ask my uncles.
Advice for fantasy. Whatever I say right now, do the opposite of, because I'm cursed. But I think you should bring in. I think this is probably the last week to bring in Sarong and have it be like a good bargain, because his break even's still going to be low. So bring in Sarong. He's having a hell of a year. What
Maybe I can
else?
trade Toot Miller for him straight away,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's not going to play next
Oh
week.
yeah. Don't remind me. What other advice do I have? What's
I don't know what's happened to Cream, but he's run behind the camera.
Right. Oh.
If you can say sneeze, that means you don't have to sneeze. Okay, the sneeze is gone. All right.
Fucking run. It's like a waddle.
He waddled. Yeah, I thought he was about to sneeze and follow through. Like he didn't trust his sphincter.
He was waddling all gather round. It was
It's just
great.
like a Nathan.
That's right.
It was a Nathan Bracken run up to the wicket. He got halfway to the boundary.
No, it's like a Sean Tate shuffle. They used to do that and then he, fucking bang. 160 kilometres an hour. Come on. So he had to sneeze so hard that he had to check his phone. Anyway, Cream, you're back in the room.
Thank you.
You know when you have half a sneeze and then you go away, you just can't sneeze?
A sn.
Yeah, you just got the
An ease.
sneeze.
Okay, is that it for fantasy?
Yeah, trade out some rookies, get in some good players.
Yeah.
Stop trading in players that get injured.
Elodie,
and,
who's your primo?
Who's my primo? Took Miller.
Yeah. Can I ask
Now
you some
he's
advice on a player?
Dead. Yeah.
Josh Dunkley?
Josh Dunkley.
Get him now?
Yeah,
some
I'd
of us
say so.
have had him since the
I
start.
Yeah, I had him at the start, and he has dropped a lot.
I told you when you got him.
Hang on, what's his price at the moment?
Yeah, he's dropped it. He's dropped it a
I
lot.
do remember that.
868.
Yeah.
I said he dropped me.
I can jump. Yeah, this is probably a good time to jump on him. Break even 113.
Don't worry about it, Peter. Don't worry.
Even the week after, I think he'll keep dropping a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm just wondering when's the best time.
The best time.
When he is
The cheapest time,
I'm
obviously.
going to say in two weeks.
Done.
Get him in 2 weeks.
And don't the AFL release their what's it called, the DUIs or whatever? For the dual position players. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Every 6
DUIs.
weeks.
You silly
They're releasing
little
DUIs.
goose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
someone's a
DUIs.
forward and back. How
Are you saying get? No, I'm not going to.
No.
Were you going to bring up?
No, don't say it.
I'll repeat that
I
later.
can see where that was going. Yeah, don't say it. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. That was Fantasyland.
Okay, now it's time for Golden Toot of the Week.
Got a couple this week. So Fox Footy released an article about our game yesterday, and apparently we've got a new coach, Maddie Maddie Nix, was at the helm. I didn't take down who wrote the article, just screenshotted Maddie Nix. Great work there from Fox Footy.
Great editing there.
And secondly, a man who's been honest recently, and we sung his praises last week, David King, released his top 5 coaches so far of the season.
Now, let's go top down.
From top down, because we start well. Ross Lyon.
Yep.
Understandable.
Yep.
Brad Scott. Bombers are humming.
Yeah, fair.
John Longmire.
We're on the fence about that one.
We're on the way down.
Yeah.
Craig McRae. Fair enough.
Should be high.
And Ken Higley. Bloke was getting sacked 3 weeks ago, but he's been one of the top 5 coaches of the year. Come on, Dave.
Apparently.
Who's he beaten?
West Coast.
Yep.
Wow.
Brisbane.
Oh.
Yeah, West Coast, Brisbane and Sydney.
Yeah. The West Coast.
I was on.
Have we got French on this podcast? Oh, yeah.
I was saying to my poor supporter friend that it gives me the vibes of like, you know, in reality TV shows where it's like all about like there's like an emotional backstory, and I feel like it's ever since he had that like hug with JHF in the rain, and it's like he's like a son to me, and everyone was like, wow, this is a really good emotional backstory, and now people like him.
Koshi, if you're listening, fucking sign him up.
Can I just
more
say, I listened to the pod where you guys were singing the praises of Ken Higley coming out saying that. I was so annoyed at you guys.
Me too.
Honestly,
Why?
because those comments would not have happened if they lost. They would have had no credence or amplification whatsoever. They won barely against the Bulldogs, and it don't mean jack shit.
They won on the weekend, and what did Jason Horner-Francis do? Fucking jack shit. Didn't he?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, though.
I mean, in fairness, Ken would have been too busy running from pitchforks after him if they had lost, so, you know, he wouldn't have had time to say anything.
But that's what I'm saying. He was on such a knife edge. He comes out and he says that, and then all the Port fans are like singing their praises just because they want to believe that this guy's going to be next Messiah.
Let him believe. Let him
Potentially,
believe.
he could end up being a great player, but you can't come out and say that. Oh, Hinckley's done amazing stuff and everything. It's a load of buckets, isn't it, Elodie?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I agreed with you on that point.
If you go to our YouTube, youtube.com, just search Crowject. Benny Mac has signed the contract for Ken as a proxy.
Amazing.
And I'm sure not under
Thanks,
duress
man.
and no cooling off period either.
10
Wow,
years.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 more years. Is that it for Golden Toot of the Week? Is that...
Yeah.
Unless anyone else has
Yeah.
And we're now at the end of segment. We're at the end of segment street.
Hell yeah. What's
Pull
around,
over.
what's around the corner from Segment Street?
Oh, it's around the
Have we got
grounds.
around the grounds circuit.
Around the grounds Grove. Okay, now we're going to head over. What's the first game of round 7, ladies and gentlemen? Let's look. Here we go. Okay.
An ironic blockbuster.
An ironic blockbuster. That's how we like him. St Kilda versus Port Adelaide at Marvell Stadium. Very quickly, universally, we're going for St Kilda.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Up the Saints.
Yep.
Port.
Up the Saints.
Oh, you're fucked.
Oh, get out of here.
I don't trust St Kilda enough.
Ray,
Not-
tell
not,
them he's fucked.
not that I trust Port a great
Russ the
deal,
boss.
but I think they'll go over there and win.
The old silky Saints with their Birkenstocks. All right, next up is Saturday afternoon at the G. We've got Brisbane Lions versus Fremantle. This smells like Kelly Underwood.
When you say at the G, you
G
mean the
Gabba.
Gabba, right?
The Gabar. Are we all going for Brisbane in that one?
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Ben, not to,
Yeah,
you're not going
yes.
to abstain or dissent on that one. We've got the Battle of the Bridge. At the G.
I think this will be actually a very good.
SC
I think this will be a very
variety.
good game, actually.
The old VG.
Yeah.
It's got the VGG tag from Crane.
It normally is.
Yeah.
They've both got injuries.
Sydney win easy.
Wait, does Sydney...
No, Jade gets it.
Yeah, I get it.
Are Sydney getting back like the... are the McCartans?
Don't know.
I don't
Who
know.
knows
But
if
they had
Paddy's
a
doing
defender
it?
that's done. I think Robbie Fox, maybe. Someone got ruled out
Yeah,
with
that was-
concussion after the game. Yeah.
Duncan cleaned him up. That's right.
Yeah.
And
So
they're
there's
still in.
another defender.
Oof.
Nah, come on, up the Giants.
Do we think Paddy McCartan's ever going to play again?
Yes.
Don't know.
Without knowing the medical advice, it's hard to say, but
Yep.
you'd be hard to make a case for it.
I don't think you will.
I think he will.
Remember what happened last time you said that?
I was going to say,
Lucky Murphy, like 1 week later, runs out onto the field.
Rory Sloane does his he's never playing again.
I'm fun, guys. It's like nothing ever happened.
Okay, he's been blessed. Peter's blessing.
Third time lucky.
Okay, next up we got the Bulldogs versus Hawthorn at Marvel Stadium on Saturday.
I could see the Bulldogs modelling this.
Same here.
I reckon the Hawks could get up.
I'd say so.
Same here.
Two close games in a row.
I would actually probably tip Hawthorn. You know,
Yes,
I am going to tip Hawthorn.
Yeah.
Fuck
Are you
you.
actually going to put your tips in?
Yeah, you're going to forget to put your tips in.
He'll get it anyway because Hawthorn's a team.
I will screenshot it and I will send it to you when I
Okay.
tip Hawthorn.
Thank you so
I
much.
promise you.
He ain't even going to remember that.
Whatever the dog's line is in this.
I
it's
remember
gonna
the Dim Sims, alright? Have faith in me.
make- Oh, yeah, like a month later.
a while, but he got there.
Exactly right, and that's all that
Good things take time.
all that matters.
Now, next up, we've got at the G, the MCG,
Actual
on
G.
Saturday night, Melbourne versus North Melbourne. The
How does this get a
MCG.
Saturday night?
What
Yeah.
is Melbourne?
Now, the next game will...
The one's even worse.
God, there's a lot of... Like, I didn't make the fixture.
Yes, you
They're trying to fucking give me an early night.
In bed by 7.
North Melbourne or
You're not even
Melbourne?
watching the Twilight one, in
Melbourne.
fairness.
Melbourne and Universal.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Oh, we do have those here anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right here. I can just talk.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
no,
compare the pair.
Melbourne.
Versus...
Melbourne.
It's like she did it herself. Next up, we've got West Coast versus Carlton at Optus Stadium on Saturday night.
Carlton.
Man, I really am having an early night that night. Carlton.
Carlton,
Unfortunately.
by however much you want.
I won 200
Or
points.
if they lost this game, oh my god, I would
That's
spend
why I'm
all
going for West
fucking
Coast.
night on
That's
Twitter.
why. Yeah.
We were talking about the
They'll
meltdown
go
from
from
the
the
Carlton
besties
pods.
to the worsties.
Webby! Oh my god, Webby would actually...
Yeah, that's true. Those fucking teabaggers that actually fly over there. Or they wait at the airport for them to come in. Just,
Throwing their Liptons at it. He's some Darjeeling.
Oh, they're all
Boston.
mad. They're all mad. I saw someone, I think it actually might have been Webby, complaining that, you know, they were too busy wasting time at Penfolds. You know how the
Yeah,
big
wasn't it like they
Carlton-
bought $1 million of wine?
They're too focused on Penfolds instead of the game.
Do we reckon Will Schofield comes into the main side for this? Because they got no one else.
Good dude.
How is his game in the waffle? Like, you know, bring him up.
Fair enough. Next up, we've got Essendon versus Geelong Cats at the G on Sunday afternoon. Well, 12:40 actually. How did this get 12:40? God, who did this? Yeah, God, it's like as if I did it. Okay, who are we going for? Bomb or meow?
I'm going to
Bombers.
meow.
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 The bomb meow.
Meow.
oh. You know what? No, fuck the Cats. Go the Bombers.
Go bomb.
Go Bombers.
Yeah, go bomb.
Go bomb.
Shout out to the Sash
It's a
Bob.
non-committal meow from you.
Yeah.
Ben, you said bet on the Cats, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bombers it is.
And next up, we've got Richmond versus Gold Coast at Marvell Stadium. 250.
me.
This is a weird round.
What a round.
What a round. What a round.
What a
What a game.
Jeez. Draw.
I could actually see the Suns beating him. Just
Me
Richmond,
too.
Richmond
Yeah.
just no one turning up, shit in the bed.
Yeah.
Cream looks like he's busting one out. You're right,
No, I'm just thinking. Sophie said before that she thought that Ben was going to have his first breakthrough in round 7 with being in the bets.
yeah?
Coincidentally, it's the biggest garbage round of the fucking year. So something has to be good about it. So.
I've brought the league down to my level.
Yeah.
And just on that, the Richmond line's also 17.5. Just a thought here. No Toot Miller. Add that to my bets.
Ooh. All right, so Dimmer's Dookie is going to be right on that one.
No.
Please never say that again. The DD. The double D.
Dimmer's Whopper.
I'm going to go home and watch the replay of the game tonight just so I can see if they show Dimmer with a Pringle can on the broadcast.
Just touching cloth again.
His facial expressions. They did lose, so his press conference will be very interesting.
He was pucking her up. Pucking her up.
What was he doing?
Ignore that. All right, anyway, we've got our next game, Crows versus Collingwood at Adelaide Oval on Sunday afternoon.
Could be the game of the
I was
round.
going to say, finally a good game this round.
Yeah.
We
Save
start
it
with
to
a good
last.
game, we end with a good game.
Yeah,
Shit in between, but, we get 2 good games.
The old shit sandwich from the AFL.
Up the
fixtures.
crumb.
Now, first off, we're going to go around the table. Who wins, how much, and most goals for the Crows? Jade.
Ooh, okay. I think Crows by 11.
11.
Most goals. I'm going to back Filthy in. I reckon he's going to kick 3.
3. Okay.
And what was the other thing? Or did I answer them all? I think I answered them all.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game, and we are definitely a chance.
Is Laird going to break the tackles record again?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Now, if you head over to our Instagram as well, we'll be having our margins that you can pick, and you can win yourself a Crom beanie. Yeah. Soph.
I'm going Crom by 13, and Fog's going to kick 4.
Hello.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Pies by 10 points and Rob to kick 6.
And we still lose. He's our only goal kicker.
He was sounding like a legit call.
Until that.
Until then.
No, I do think, Pies by 10. Most goals will probably be Tex with 6.
Yeah.
And
You
we
just
We
want to
still
hear.
lose.
You just want to hear more Kings of Leon.
Oh, yeah.
I could just imagine him filling out that form. He's just like 6 on 4.
What is her? Oh, Rob's is Sweet Caroline, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
fuck. Why does he have
What
to
a
have
banger.
that? Can't we give it to someone who's going to kick a goal?
He will.
No, he'll kick it in like an away showdown or something like that. And we'll be waiting for someone. Oh, fuck.
Benny Mac.
Faith in the boys. Crows by 6 points. Rankin to have a big game. I'm thinking Pies on a 5-day turnaround. We get a 7-day break. Get around us.
Now, don't forget our walk and talk after the game too.
That could be a good one.
Meet at the Mao Crumblight statue. We're going to see some interesting dental work, I reckon, from some of the Pies fans. Cream.
Collingwood by
What the fuck?
16.
Okay.
Rankin will kick 3.
Okay. That's fair. Lids off, Crows by 30. And I reckon Fog's going to have 7.
See, I think you're underestimating the Collingwood's defense. It's the best part of their team.
I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Lid is
The lids are off.
And our forward line is legit.
Yeah,
so.
legit. Too legit to quit.
Yeah.
And you know
That's
what?
one thing in my life that's not fucked up. Is the Crows forward line.
Pay that.
But nah, come
Sorry,
on.
I was going to do the money. I don't know why I picked that one. Actually. Sorry, Joe.
It's okay. I wasn't bothered.
Okay.
But nah, come on. you got to think like last, I don't know, like two times we've played Collingwood at Adelaide Oval.
Yep.
It's been very close.
Last year, 5 points.
Oh, it was like that was my worst loss last year. I was heartbroken, and so
It was a great game.
That was the game.
there was only like one quarter where we kind of switched off a bit.
Yeah.
And then they just
Which
it
didn't
was
help.
raining. It's not meant to rain on Sunday.
Dacos has a lady 40 and kicks
40 and
forward,
3.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
day
well,
he
Nick
announced
Dacos
himself.
It's gonna be a little bit
absolutely
Stewie Drew.
owns Adelaide Oval. Like he,
Well, he doesn't.
that's his
but-
home.
Your thoughts on something?
It is now.
Could we chuck a Ben Keys to him, a la Adam Sard role?
Absolutely.
Make him accountable going the
I
other
think
way.
so. Just because I'm a Ben Keys lover. So anyway, look, Nick Dacos is too good. He is too good.
Don't waste Ben Keys on Nick Dacos. Let Ben Keys do his own thing and kick goals.
Well, Cream, I'm not the coach, so I don't make these choices.
I need you to call
I'm just asking for
Maddie
opinions.
Maddie Nix. Okay, I will. Right after we leave.
Please.
So Maddie, mate.
I'm sick of you guys fighting
was
all the
gonna say,
time.
Mum,
I feel like you guys, you're sitting on opposite ends of the table. We're all in the middle. I feel like we're the children of divorce right
We
now.
agree on so much.
Fighting
Yes,
again.
yeah. And to be fair, I think it's probably because Peter stuffed Jade's dim sim in my mouth. So now,
She's hungry.
there's still one in the
for
back.
dim sim.
Completely fine.
There's half a cake over there
I'm
still.
fine, yeah. But no, come on. I think we're in with a good chance.
Yeah,
Crom,
get
when
around the
everyone
boys.
get to walk and talk.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Lit.
Get around it.
Let's
Yeah.
fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Come
and
on.
If you want a proper analysis of the upcoming game, tune into our Thursday night pod where we
Yeah.
might actually go over some footy
yes,
Yeah,
that
possibly.
too. Do we think there'll be any changes
Allegedly.
quickly, without going deeply into it?
I've blocked the game from my memory, so I don't actually know how anyone performed.
I don't think so.
Wise words from you. Yeah, probably not. I don't know. It's a bit hard to make changes off the back of that
Back
rabble.
'em in.
And no one's shone in the SANFL, so no changes.
Yep, there we go.
If
All
I
right.
was able to come, I would wear a Crows guernsey.
You said you were coming.
Wow.
You would wear a
Work,
Crow's
work,
jersey
mate.
on the hill.
But he would have the Collingwood one underneath, so he could just
Yes.
at the end of the game
Rip
when,
it up.
The
when
old
Collingwood
turncoat.
actually win.
I'll wear my Crows guernsey to work.
Okay.
No, get down to the ground, everyone.
Yeah.
Support the Crows. If you've got
Pump
a
it up.
ticket and you're not coming, pass it on.
Pass it on.
Come on.
It's not that hard.
What do you reckon the crowd's going to be, Jade?
I'm going to go 35,000.
That's low.
Yeah. I don't know. We haven't really had massive crowds except for like the gather round.
Collingwood will have a good contingent of travelling
was gonna
supporters.
say
That is
I reckon.
true,
I'll go
but
47.
But I wonder if because people travelled for gather round, maybe they don't want to travel back so soon.
Nah, they'll be there. 47,000. They've seen how good Adelaide is. They'll be back.
I'm going to split
We
the
want
middle.
more.
I'll say 41.
Well, I was going to
There
say
we go.
42, so...
Oh, there we go. Peter, what do you think?
42,069. Nice. It
Who's going?
I'll be there.
Yeah.
There we go.
was my daughter's first game last year. She went to that. She just watched Bluey the whole time.
Great game in her eyes.
Yeah, she loved it.
Can't complain.
She got donuts. She got Bluey, and she didn't care about. I'm just like, look, Leanne and Barry's gonna break tackle record. And she was just like donuts. Anyway.
Living the dream.
Anyway.
Cinnamon.
Anyway. Anyone else got anything to add about the game? Boy.
No, get around
All
the
right.
Crows.
All right. Wow. We have our Patreon
Yeah.
for you guys to sign up to. There's some cool stuff over there. Some obscure crow. Get your crow on. Some of the spicy pre-rolls.
Spicy.
There's a few of those from tonight. Get around it. Follow us on all our socials: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok-y.
I don't know why I bolded YouTube. It's like Facebook, Twitter,
Was I supposed
Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, was I supposed
TikTok.
to yell it? I don't know. But get around the socials. There'll be some photos from tonight of the beautiful cake toppers that Sophie has made.
Amazing
for
work,
us.
Soph.
Yeah. Check out Solely Designs. Is that
Yes,
the website?
that's the one.
Solydesigns.com.au, something like that. Yeah.
Just .com.
.com.
Yep.
.com. Check that out. The amazing earrings that you want to talk about. Talk about earrings.
Yeah, I'm doing AFL Guernsey earrings. So I've had a lot of orders come through. So if you want to support your team, and you can customise it with your favourite players' numbers.
Yep. I'm going to wear mine on Sunday.
And they bring good luck because we haven't lost yet since I've been wearing mine.
See,
so
and I'm going to
get on
debut
it.
mine on the weekend.
Is it number 2?
2 and 7.
Oh.
Who's 27?
Tom Lynch.
Yes, Scott Stevens. So guaranteed if you buy some, your team will win.
Exactly. That is surlydesigns.com.
Okay.
And thank you to our $10 and above Patreons. We really appreciate your support, and that is Dave Carnivale, Jake Bacote, I always screw this up, Boko, Ray O'Hara, Ben Piero, Sophie Damon, Drew Corner, Sam Curtis, Sean Davies, Brendan McGarrigan, James Payne, Michael Bornholm, Jezza Withers, Matt and Neil Roylance. And thank you very much to our new Patreons, Jenny McCardle, Oscar Dunstone, Scott Cowan, Meg T, Molly Howard, Raticus, and Mitchell Jones. Now, if you want to join them, just head over to patreon.com/Crowject. You can sign up for as little as $2.
$1 a month.
$1 a
25
month.
cents a week. I mean, fuck me.
Jeez, yeah.
No brainer.
No
What
thanks.
can you get with that? That's like a...
Don't blind him.
What can you get for 25 cents? Like a ghost drop? I don't know. Ghost drop.
You can turn your tongue blue, or
so
you can
good.
subscribe to Patreon.
Can you buy them? Like, I swear the only place you can buy them at the moment is the Royal Adelaide Show in a show bag. That's the only place you would find them now.
Maybe in some of those like lolly shops and
Or
stuff.
in like a
but-
deli that's like, it's been sitting there for like
Dodgy.
5 years and it's like
Yeah.
stuck to the wrapper completely.
Expiry date of 2007. though.
A packet of Zappos is probably worth more than $1 now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think they are.
100%. We've also got our crumb merch over at crowject.bigcartel.com. We're getting some more of the plush oversized hoodies in shortly, and we've got cordy hats, beanies, scarves, stickers, air fresheners, and the garden stake shirts. I think we've still got a few left of those.
We've got the XL sizes and a couple of 2XL and 3XL.
Can I just say,
if you're a big boy, get around it.
those sold so quickly. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Thank you, Craig.
So do yourself a favour. Put in an order for sometime soon.
Can you pre-order them on the website?
Yeah.
Cream saying some absolute filth with all these
Yeah,
beeps in here. I know Pete's going to murder this.
It'll be, Pete, how long does it take for the to get here?
They're going to be here in the next week.
Beautiful.
That is a fast.
Wow, Cream. I can't believe you'd say that.
Yeah,
Oh, guys.
yeah, what can I say?
Disgusting.
I've got an order live on air.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
They had the ad.
Someone's
straight
ordered
out.
Western Bulldogs. Who's number 4? Bon.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Get around it, guys.
Whoa.
What is that?
No, I didn't say anything.
Nothing.
Something
We're
about
on the same wavelength over
Sorry,
here.
yeah, Bond's Pelly and
With number 4 on it.
All right, I think that's it for the Crowject, I reckon.
I think that is definitely about it. Also, check out the Fabric of Our Club Guernsey History book.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Clayton.
that thing.
Get around the Crows.
Get around the Crom. See you at the Malcolm Blight statue.
Yes, be there.
After the game.
Be square.
coming.
Yeah.
Come as you are.
As a friend. As an old enemy.
Go Crows.
Bye, go Crom.
Go Crows.